What's up, Unibros? Thank you for pressing like if you enjoy the video. What is up, Unibros? I want to take one video to go over all the cool settings there are in Infinite Warfare for custom games. You guys know my channel, right? I basically live and breathe custom games. When I get a Call of Duty with like very limited, settings, it breaks my heart. Nothing's ever going to come close, for not for a long time, to the customization that you can get from Black Ops 3 mod tools. But there's some pretty cool stuff in Infinite Warfare. Let's check it out. So, first thing, go to game setup. Let's see here for modes. They got a pretty good selection here, right? All the stuff you kind of expected in launch day, right? You got your team deathmatch, frontline domination. Going down the list here, nothing too surprising. And when you go to alternate modes, you have your infected, gun game drop zone. That's nice, and you have your your professional league tools or whatever. So that stuff's all well and good, but what I care about really are the game rules. So first up, obviously time limit, score limit, codcaster. That stuff is all super basic. It's kind of interesting that, but the codcaster functionality around this first tab, you have to kind of like go over to a second tab in Black Ops 3 for that. Now under advanced, a single thing here. It looks like they have like plenty of room to add more things also, but they have all or nothing mode kind of like there, just ready to go. And so according to this rule set over here, I've never played it, but you kill dudes, you get perks. When you die, you lose it all. Neat. Might figure out a way to I bet we can do that perhaps for a West Side mode or something, right? Opportunity there. Let's see here. Under players, number of lives, max health goes up to double. Sorry, it goes from minuscule to double. So that's nice. Not pretty good range. We'll spend most of our games using minuscule for the quick deaths. Let's see. And health regeneration goes from slow to fast. Alright, nothing too surprising there. And a none option. Alright. Let's see. For team stuff, you got your spectating. The basics here. Free player only. Third person spectating. That's all nice. Kill cam. Radar always on. Yes and no. No like waves. Respawn delay goes up to how long? 30 seconds. Spawn delay. Let's see. Force respawn. I'll have to test it out a little bit more later. I always have the issue in I frequently have the issue in some Call of Duties where the game starts, a couple players weren't ready or they went to get a drink or something, they come back and they can't spawn in because they had one life and they lost their immediate opportunity to spawn in. So maybe turning off force respawn will solve that. And here, this is where the cool stuff is, dudes. Alright, so hardcore mode, that's pretty basic, headshots only. Crank timer, it's just there, built in, look at that, ready to go. You get extra perks and refresh your timer when getting kills and capturing objectives. However, you explode if your timer runs out. It's just an option. It's in there. It's pretty cool. Double jump. Perfect, right? Boots in the ground. You can force it. Beautiful. Same thing with wall running. Allow payloads. Disable special abilities. That is also freaking fantastic. And here, this is also fun. You can change how fast your payload rate recharges. So by default, it's just normal. You can speed it up, and if you watch my map videos, you notice I always have it like set to 10. It's just loading up like that. So this will be absolutely fantastic for when we have our payload battles. It's happening. Let's see, payload score modifier, perks enabled, score streak enabled, and persistent streaks. All great stuff. A lot of great, functionality. I would have loved to have seen a speed modifier in here, like we saw in Black Ops 1. But dudes, this is fantastic. We're seeing stuff here available day one that we haven't seen in any other Call of Duty, without mods. So absolutely fantastic. Anyway, I've got a list of my own ideas that I'll be executing. You already saw my payload battles thing. We'll definitely do that. And I've got some other ideas from some cool stuff too. Also, keep in mind, the rules we just checked out was just for FFA. Each game mode has its own kind of custom set of rules. Let's go back to here to reinforce. Go to game rules. You can see it has very specific options, obviously, for that game mode. But what I also wanted to point out was the team options, which was kind of cool here. And we also saw this functionality to a degree in Black Ops 3, where friendly fire not only is enabled, but you can also reflect damage. And there's also share damage and punishment. So punishment, basically, after X number of team kills, then it starts reflecting damage, which I think is kind of cool. Not sure how we can work that into our stuff. I just like it reflecting off the bat for some game modes. Anyway, great work, Infinity Ward. Love the options. Looking forward to doing some cool stuff in these modes, and hope you guys can join us. All right. See you guys in Infinite Warfare.